Hi everyone and welcome to Almost Cancelled, the TV podcast here on the Mailed Fuzz Podcast Network. I'm Peter Bradley and I'm joined with Connor Ryan.
Hey guys.
And Mario Miranda.
What's up guys?
Every week we review a bunch of TV shows, and if you're watching us on YouTube, this is the news video. You can get links to all the TV reviews on the screen. If you listen to the audio version, you don't have to worry about anything. All the reviews will be at the end. Just use the timestamps to skip around the ones you want or don't want. This week we reviewed the pilot for Damien, which premiered this week. We also had the new episodes of 11/22/63, Better Call Saul, Legends of Tomorrow, and the return of Season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which we were all looking forward to. So you can get all those reviews later on in the audio version or clicking the links for the YouTube. But before we get to all that, we have the week's news. So, and this is the start of the renewals, because every single news item I have today is about renews. Or renewals. Renews? Renews. When news just wasn't good enough the first time, you have to renew it.
That's what I did.
That's what you did. That's good fun.
It wasn't good enough, so but let's bring it back.
So first up, CBS, and the part of this that's more relevant to our interest is that it looks like Supergirl is probably renewed.
Yes.
I say probably and not definitely because there's still a little bit of wiggle room for it not to be, but it's very slim. Basically, the new CBS CEO, Leslie Moonves, I'm going to call him Moonves. Leslie Moonves says the network's going to renew five new shows from the 2015 to 2016 season, and then it owns 4 of them. Supergirl would be the one that it doesn't own, because Warner Brothers owns that. So that would make sense. The only sort of like spanner in the works as to how these numbers work in terms of what these 5 are is that there was one already that's already been dumped, so presumably that's not getting renewed.
Yeah.
And there's one that's not started yet. But if he means the 5 that are on right now, then
It's a fair assumption.
it is a fair assumption. So that's Supergirl, but also Limitless and Code Black, Life in Pieces. So yeah. But no, I'm really happy with that because we actually really like Supergirl. So
Yeah, and we were kind of worried about it not getting a second season.
yeah, because CBS has the high standards that our shows tend not to get. Alright, so jumping over to the CW, we have some definite renewals, and they did something very strange. The president came out and said, "We're renewing everything." Literally everything that's in its primetime schedule this season has just been renewed.
Did you see why?
Define the why.
They spoke about how they want to shift to year-round TV and get original content all year round.
Yeah. Basically, because they've actually got quite a lot of pilots, and I mean, we know they've got a lot of pilots because we talked about every single goddamn one of them when they were coming up in the news. And basically, it's looking like they're going to spread them all out, so we might get more 16-episode seasons of things.
Yeah. They even spoke about how these ones they're renewing might not come back in the fall slot. Because they were saying these might come back like mid-season or even a summer show.
I can see iZombie doing that.
I can see that, and I can see the 100 moving to a summer slot.
I think Flash and Arrow are safe for being the full season.
Yeah.
Because they are...
They're the heavy hitters, essentially.
Yeah, that and Supernatural, really. Which is getting a 12th season, by the way.
Jesus
That's one of the
Christ.
ones.
It's never going to end.
But... Nah, I actually kind of like that because it means we, because sometimes we're a bit starved for content in the summer. So if iZombie's on in the summer, then I think,
Right.
I think we're okay with that. So
And it seems like more and more things are moving that direction too. Because like games are doing the same thing. We're getting more games in the middle, May,
They've
June.
realised we don't care about the weather outside. We want it all the year.
yeah, if you want to enjoy a video game or enjoy TV, we're going to do it in the summer as well. So
Yeah.
So that's just the complete list of stuff then that they've renewed for the next 2016 to 2017 season are as follows: Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which is getting its 2nd season, Jane the Virgin, which is getting its 3rd season, The Flash, which is getting its 3rd season, iZombie, which is getting its 3rd season, Arrow, which is getting its 5th season, and The World Wept. Just one at a time. Supernatural, which is getting season 12, Legends of Tomorrow, which is getting season 2, The 100, which is getting season 4, The Vampire Diaries, which is getting season 8, The Originals, which is getting season 4, and Reign, which is also getting season 4. So
Just something interesting that how you made that comment about Arrow, but Flash is actually their highest in terms of ratings.
good, it's better.
It's I would have just assumed that Arrow was higher, but Flash is beating it out, and it's beating out Supernatural as well, which kind of shocking.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
As a long-time Flash fan, that warms my heart. That is more of a household name, and not just the one that's on Sheldon's T-shirt, because that was upsetting.
Was.
And last up in the news this week, that's something that's directly relevant to us, but we did cover the first episode, so I thought I'd mention it. Into the Badlands has been renewed for season 2 at AMC, and it will be coming in early 2017 for a 10-episode second season.
I literally never heard anyone talk about it again.
Yeah, and me neither.
First episode, maybe first couple you saw around, and then nothing.
Yeah, because it sucked, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
sucked.
much.
Alan Malden came in here, he whipped it out, he gave us all a TV STD, and then he left.
But he did give us Mr. Robot.
Yeah, the Mr. Robot was the first.
Yeah,
one,
that was the sex. Into the Badlands was the disease after.
I'm starting to think it might have been worth it for Mr. Robot though. Like it was that good. It was pretty worth
It's
it.
like, oh, yeah, you can get Daisy Ridley, but you'll get herpes.
Yeah,
Worth it. Connors, I'm on board.
yeah, it's a fair trade.
Oh god. It's not TV news, but did you hear she might be Lara Croft?
I did.
Tomb Raider movie. Yeah.
I did.
It's interesting casting.
Connors on board.
I'd be on board with a new Tomb Raider movie in general anyway, to be honest. I mean, admittedly, the other ones were not good, but the franchise as a whole has more than enough potential to make a good movie if they did it well.
All right.
So
That's how much we care about Into the Badlands. We're talking about the new Tomb Raider movie. So, yeah, that's all the TV news for this week. Light week, but big stuff. Supergirl's probably safe. Flash is definitely safe. iZombie's safe, which is another one we were kind of, I wouldn't say worried, but that's one that could have been cancelled.
if it had been cancelled, I don't think we'd have been that surprised.
Yeah, but no, we get season 3, so.
I mean, all of our shows are essentially safe. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is already renewed.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Last week, yeah.
So,
Yeah, in
Good.
fact, if I think about it,
iZombie is also fine.
it was fine.
iZombie is also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of them are fine.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. This is quite early for renewal season.
Yes.
A little bit.
Last year, I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't up until the fucking end.
It was
Yeah.
the week of the
I
final.
think we started getting worried.
That's what I was thinking. It's usually like
shit.
other than the big ones that get the early renewals, it's usually kind of late
I
April, May
wonder.
time.
I wonder if this is deliberate. Then I wonder if they know that letting people know that there's going to be more makes them more invested, because they know it's not just going to end in a cliffhanger and
Yeah, that's possible.
I wonder if it's also a shift to try to get programming spaced out differently. Because now with like even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s got the Agent Carter stuff in the middle, and then I'm assuming Most Wanted will do the same. So starting to put a show in between a show.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if we could get, I mean, if Agent Carter did come back, and I don't really care if it does, what if Most Wanted was instead the summer show?
Yeah. So then
Wait.
you have a show
All
all
year
year.
round, yeah.
Yeah, so after S.H.I.E.L.D. we get like a 10-episode season of Most
Yeah.
Wanted.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Walking Dead not do a similar thing where it takes
Yes.
a break in the middle, and then
Yep.
Fear the Walking Dead was in the middle of that, was it not?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird thing because they both split up now, so it's kind of like the second half of Walking Dead happens, and then the first half of the next season of Fear the Walking Dead starts almost immediately after, and then there's a break in the like, it's weird.
It's just trying to keep them consistently almost year round, isn't it?
Yeah, which is nice, I guess.
If you care about Walking Dead.
If you like Walking Dead, I'm sure it's nice.
But if they do that with Marvel, we'll be much more excited.
As long as it's
Not with
better
Agent
than
Carter,
Agent
but-
Carter, yeah.
Most Wanted is, I mean, but just assume it's going to be as good or on the same kind of level.
There's no reason to assume it's not. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's already there. Like, you know how Bobby and Hunter are. Like,
yeah,
do
we
that
know
more.
you kind of know exactly what to expect.
yeah.
Yeah, no, makes sense. So yeah, it's cool. I mean, if we end up getting like some summer programming from CW, that's cool too. Oh, but it sucked though. If iZombie, we have to wait until like summer 2017.
That's the only thing that really sucks about these short seasons, like anything Game of Thrones, anything like that,
Yeah.
is that the fucking wait is so long.
I
Jesus
feel the
Christ.
same way with these Netflix shows. 'Cause
I was about to say that too. Yeah.
at least with Game of Thrones, you get it over 2 months, 2.5 months, and it's like, and then you have 9 months off. With Netflix, it's like, here you go,
2 days.
have it in 2 days, and now wait a year.
Yeah. This is even worse though, because this would be the previous season isn't on the summer before though. So if it switches to summer, I suppose it could be next. Yeah, it could be.
It'll be about a year, but from the end of the, if iZombie switched to next summer, it would be
Yeah.
about just over a year between episodes.
Yeah. So that'd be rough. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully iZombie's one of the either fall or winter
So I'm
shows.
doing mid-season, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
It depends what they want to do though. Maybe if they've got like a 13 season episode of like the Riverdale one, you know, the Archie one.
Oh,
Yeah, and I can see them moving Legends of Tomorrow to a summer show, with that being presumably an anthology.
Yeah.
I can see them just moving that to after the season and doing their own thing there in the summer.
Because I know when iZombie finishes, because they announced all the final dates this week. I didn't put this in the news because I mean it doesn't really matter that much. But when iZombie finishes, like the event series, Containment's taking its slot for the next like 6 weeks or whatever, how long that's running.
Yeah, I feel like event shows tend to feel like summer things anyway. So I can see them moving Legends of Tomorrow and treating it as an event show for a second season.
They might. But I don't know. We'll see. So that's all the news for this week. So it'll take us on to all the week's TV reviews. If you're on the audio podcast, of course, they're just about to start. Just use the timestamps if you want to skip some. YouTube, click on the links on the screen, or otherwise just go to the channel and just look at all the recent stuff in the TV reviews list. So, yeah, here's this week's TV reviews.